Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video we're going to install an incredibly affordable plug-and-play digital instrument cluster in this beautiful Mercedes CLA. Not only does this upgrade completely transforms the look of the interior, but it also adds extremely useful features like wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto, allowing you to enjoy your favorite music and keep your preferred navigation app right in front of the driver. You can even expand the navigation view to full screen for an even better driving experience. Installation is surprisingly simple and I'll walk you through the entire process step by step in this video. It's a retrofit that just about anyone can do at home. This digital cluster comes packed with features including multiple display themes, an AMG-style interface, various vehicle settings, and most importantly, it retains every function of the original instrument cluster. But that's not all. Right now this product is available at a very competitive price, and with my exclusive discount code you'll get an additional 23% off. So stay tuned because this is going to be an incredible installation. Let's quickly see what you get for the price. As expected, the package includes a user manual with both the installation procedure and instructions for using all the digital clusters features. The installation is extremely straightforward and honestly there's very little that can go wrong, especially since I'll be showing you every single step in detail. This is the wiring harness. The installation is truly plug and play. All you have to do is connect 3 connectors that create a bypass, allowing the new digital cluster to receive all the necessary information from the factory instrument cluster. This is a T20 Torx screwdriver which we'll use to remove the 2 screws securing the original instrument cluster. The digital cluster also comes with an OEM-style bezel that perfectly matches the shape and appearance of the original instrument hood. And of course, here's the star of today's episode, the gorgeous 12.3-inch display. I'm sure many of you are wondering whether all the original vehicle warnings and functions will still work. The answer is yes, this cluster fully supports all of the vehicle's original functions, so you don't have to worry about losing any warning lights, alerts, or factory features. Now let's get started. First, we'll install these metal clips which are used to secure the bezel to the digital display. One thing you definitely shouldn't do is remove the protective film immediately after unboxing the display. Leaving it in place during the installation will protect the screen from accidental scratches. Now grab the original instrument cluster trim and gently pull it toward you. I'll also remove the plastic trim located above the steering column. Before doing this, make sure the steering wheel is adjusted to its lowest position and pulled all the way toward the driver. To remove the original instrument cluster, we first need to take out these 2 T20 Torx screws. We'll be reusing these screws to secure the new digital cluster, so make sure you don't lose them. This digital instrument cluster is manufactured by REEIIO, which is actually a subsidiary of Auto ABC. As many of you already know from previous videos on this channel, I've installed numerous Auto ABC products over the years on customers' vehicles, and I've never experienced any technical issues or received any negative feedback. Now carefully pull the instrument cluster toward you until it slides out of its housing. Once it's free from the retaining clips, tilt it slightly to the right so you can access the connector on the back. This is the only connector attached to the factory instrument cluster. Press the locking tab and lift the lever until it reaches the fully open position. Now the connector can be removed. I've moved everything to the trunk of my car so it's easier for you to see what I'm doing, but you can perform this entire procedure inside the vehicle if you prefer. You'll also need a T9 Torx bit, which is included in almost any precision screwdriver set, to remove the screws holding the original cluster housing together. There are 4 screws located around the edge of the rear cover. On each side you'll find 2 retaining clips. Simply pull them outward and the rear cover will come off very easily. Carefully disconnect the connector from the main circuit board. The main PCB lifts straight up and the 2 gauge housings are attached to it. At this point we can set the original front bezel aside because it won't be used anymore. To remove the gauge needles, simply pull them straight off their shafts with firm, even pressure. Press them gently and pull each tab outward to release the housing. Repeat exactly the same procedure for the gauge on the right hand side. That's everything for the original gauge housings. They won't be reused with the new digital instrument cluster. Now let's move on to the new digital cluster and place it face down on a soft surface. Take the wiring harness out of the package and unfold it. The gray connector plugs into the matching gray socket. Just like before, press the locking tab and raise the plastic lever to fully seat the connector. Here's a very important tip: make absolutely sure this connector is fully inserted before continuing. Next, route the cable along the edge of the housing exactly as shown in the video. Now take the original circuit board and place it on top of the new assembly. It drops into position very easily. Next, we'll reinstall the original rotary encoder. Now we can refit the original rear housing, reconnect the speakers connector and secure everything with the original screws over the new electronic board. Once the display and the bezel are assembled, the overall size becomes identical to the factory instrument cluster. Because of that, installing it back into the dashboard is a little tighter around the steering wheel. To make this easier, I'll leave the outer instrument hood unclipped for now and install it only after the digital cluster has been guided past the steering wheel, as you'll see in just a moment. Now it's time to head back to the car and install the new digital cluster. Take the original white connector and plug it into the black connector on the new wiring harness. Then connect the white plug to the digital cluster itself and lock it in place by lowering the retaining lever. As I mentioned at the beginning, we'll need to reuse the original screws, which remain attached to the original instrument cluster and can be removed easily using a screwdriver. Before clipping the instrument hood onto the digital instrument cluster, don't forget to remove the protective film. You'll need to apply a little force to secure the instrument hood. I like how firmly it clips into place, which helps eliminate rattles and vibrations. Then I made sure that no wires were trapped behind the retaining clips before installing the cluster in its final position. Once the instrument hood is clipped onto the cluster, press the assembly into the dashboard and reinstall the screws. Next, we'll reinstall the original trim surrounding the cluster. Before doing that, don't forget to insert the brightness adjustment knob into its dedicated slot. Since the new cluster adjusts its brightness automatically and the brightness can also be manually adjusted from the menu, its purpose is most likely just to retain the OEM appearance. We'll simply follow the reverse of the removal process, making sure all the retaining clips are properly engaged. Reinstall the trim covering the steering column. And this is the final result, which I'm extremely happy with. The cluster looks amazing and responds very well with no noticeable lag. Now I'll let you watch as I navigate through the menu so you can see some of the available settings and features.
I like Mars, I like cars, driving highways under stars. Simple upgrades, clean design, making every drive feel right. The DIY workshop, join the ride. Innovation by your side, from the garage to the open road. That's the life I've always known. Touchscreen glowing in the night. Take care of you.
There are plenty of user interfaces to choose from, including the AMG mode.
Every corner smoothly, no shortcuts, take your time. Every wire falls in line, learn a skill with every build. Every project gets fulfilled. Every mile, every turn, there's always something new to learn. Every tool, every plan, built by heart, built by hand.
The brightness can be adjusted according to each driver's preference.
Every driver makes one whole. Every road becomes a story. Every project earns its glory. confidence on every ride. Every dashboard tells a tale. Every challenge never fails. Weekend mornings in the shop. Hey, coffee hot, the music drops. Tools are ready, lights are bright. Everything just feels so right.
All of the vehicle's original functions have been retained, among which the most important ones are the brake pad replacement mode, so you can retract the spindles inside the brake calipers and replace the pads without the need of a diagnostic tool, and the service interval reset. Connecting to Apple CarPlay or Android Auto is quick and intuitive directly from the menu.
Twice and cut once more. Learning things you've never known before.
The main interface can be configured to be displayed in full screen mode, and both the resolution and the overall smoothness are impressive.
Speed alone, it's making every car your own. One more feature, one more smile, worth every single mile. Take your time and trust the way. Every project starts one note. Every lesson makes you grow further than you'll ever know. Old or new, it doesn't matter. Every build can make it better. Different brands are come and go, building something with a soul. BMW or Mercedes, Audi, Toyota, driving daily. Every dashboard, every screen, keeping every install clean. Every mile, every turn, there's always something new to learn. Every tool.
If you like this retrofit, be sure to add this cluster to your cart, and don't forget to use the exclusive 23% discount code that I obtained especially for you. A digital cluster like this one can make a 10-year-old Mercedes look like a completely new car that would cost 10 times more today. You'll find all the purchase links and the discount code in the video description and in the first pinned comment. I hope you found this installation tutorial useful. If you did, don't forget to press the magic like and subscribe buttons, and of course, if you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment below. Until next time, I wish you all the best.